Hey guys, welcome to Swimming Lions Tarot. Hope you guys are swimming in some warm water this morning. My furnace went out last night. It was cold, but luckily I got 2 blankets on my bed. I hope you guys are just as cozy right now. Whether you're listening to this at work or in bed or whatever, I hope you got your cup of coffee on. That's what I'm thinking. If you guys aren't doing so well, I'm here for you. Okay. If you don't know me, my name is Ian. I just started this tarot channel. I work with animal energies. This deck was just given to me a while back, and then I clear the energies from it after I mix it. I usually do it with my knuckles, like that. But I'm gonna say a little prayer. It is Sunday. Spirit, which is with me, please help me connect with the spirit that is with the listener, who are here with me. Can I channel the messages for them that they were meant to hear today? I'm hearing, maybe from you or from a spirit guide or something, that it's just been a long time coming. I feel like there's a side of you that's stressed out and a side of you that really isn't. But you're dealing with these changes. It's just you're making better, not decisions for yourself. I'm sure you are, but you're making better plans for yourself. You're thinking higher of where you're at and who you are. Like, you've been pulling extra late nights. Sorry if I'm shuffling like right next to the camera. It's just like a clear area right there. I'm gonna try to shuffle over here. Sorry, I'm silly. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like everything's gonna change for you in this next, chapter. You could call it a day or a week or a month or a year. I wouldn't call it more than a year, but it's a chapter, Sometimes when you say that it's crazy that years fly by, it's because the chapter, I guess, lasts longer than a year. That's the point of your life, Think about what you came to this life to do. I feel like that's going to help expedite a lot of good decisions that your ancestors and yourself are trying to get through to you. Maybe, I'm reading the bottom of the deck. Wow. The Six of Pentacles and the Magician. I feel like maybe you pulled a disappearing act on your friends somehow by standing up for yourself. Or maybe you said, like, I don't want to hang out because, like, you got something going on. You're making, like, you're excited about something that just nobody else would be excited about, And you're making moves on that. Yeah, I just saw the Hermit card on the bottom, you see? And then there's the King of Wands. I saw that too, I just didn't say it. King of Wands, like, standing up for himself. I'm pretty sure that was a badger or something. Polar bear, the Hierophant here means change. And the Page of Cups. It's like you're taking yourself on a journey, I'm telling you. With the moon here, I'm kind of reading these all upright today, I guess. It's that kind of mood. And it's just, I just drew it in a line the whole reading. So it's like you. I see the squirrel as you, you know. It's like you're taking a step to focus on where you're at, what you needed. I think that's what the ancestors are telling you. I'm just using the screen to check to see what card it was and to show you. That was the elephant, if you didn't see. And this is the ox, the strength, and it's in reverse for you. It's like now that you've taken time away from your friends, you see like what your friends really are. Are they actually as hype as they say they are? Now that you know who you are, you've like properly mourned. That elephant card is like my mourning card. Like, you know, gone through a really hard time with your friends, and now you had to make a decision about it. My words can't keep up with my brain right now. Queen of Pentacles came out, and the Eight of Wands, it's the horse. It's like you're going for it. You're taking yourself out for a date. Really, did you like have a really good night? The High Priestess? Yeah, I just learned today, I think that's Pisces energy. If that means something to you, let me know. I'll let everybody know. It's okay in the comment. But the High Priestess for myself is like a card of being yourself unapologetically. Seven of Swords. It's like different for you because your friends are like tripping out about it. Like, where are you at? But you see that they're so like wrapped up in things of the material world, and it's like not jiving with what your idea of building a solid home for you, even though you hung out with these guys all along and it was like party or whatever. Or this person, maybe it's just one person. That guy's still on the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune. G. Congrats. Page of Swords. You're hanging out with something new, some new idea. That came on the bottom of the deck again. The little raven on the sword. I see it's kind of tough for you. Or maybe not, it's in reverse. See the Ten of Wands? Ten of Wands is like a completion of like what you've done, your whole journey. This snail went through a big journey through the storm, through the rain, and got to this bundle of sticks, you know? It's like the Ten of Wands, a completion of a difficult journey that you had to take for yourself in the physical world. Just because you like split up with this person or these people doesn't mean you can't adore them, you know, love them. It's just hanging out with them has kind of gotten unhealthy. It's the Eight of Swords. It's like nothing's changed too. I think you're not like materialistic anymore. And if you are, you're not faking it. Like maybe your old friends. Like you actually got a plan now for your business or whatever. For your life that's gonna be more fun. That's definitely what I'm getting. Ooh, I gotta stretch my fingers. It's hard to shuffle really big cards. You know, the first thing that stood out to me when I got this deck was how big the cards were, and they're so beautiful, all of them. This Tower card is the Ant Hill. I think it's such a cool comparative deck to the classic mainstream deck. I'd like to try that sometime, but I think I'm on the animal vibes for a while. And my family, they have like 5 dogs. It's like kind of natural, I guess. I don't have the buddy I did last week that I had with me in the video. He was at home. I saw him yesterday, last night. He was so happy all the time. the Lover's card at the center of your reading. It's like you're either going to meet somebody good, or you know who you are and what you think about, you know. But don't, Spirit is saying, don't let your expectations lead you away from the right person. You've evolved already through these difficult times, and this is what it feels like. Because we learn our preferences and how we want to do things to really like take charge and relax and be ourselves. It's like that's the spiritual journey. Return to the source. Like this stingray goes back home, you know? That's what you're doing, but you're making some choices that are you know, getting you there, but it's like it's weird because you're so used to home life or life with this person or something. That one is bent. It's got blue on it. The world card. Isn't that cool? When you feel like you got the whole world at your fingertips. I hope you just feel that during this reading for a moment. I have no idea how long this video has gone on for. What else, Spirit? Okay. Can we know some more, Spirit, about this situation? Maybe will this person find love? Will our viewer find love in the journey to themselves? Spirit is saying the first kind of love that you're going to find is the kind where you are nostalgic and you understand yourself. Look at the panda. He's like happily munching on the branch, but it takes him a long time to work through all this bamboo. And it's the Ace of Swords. It's a thoughts card, but it's, you know, you're just starting to think about what all this means to you nostalgically, you know, who you are, and it's you got to work through all the memories. Sometimes some people call it a life review, where you sit and think about who you are in all your memories, and you know, it takes about like 2 years. That's what I've heard. But you learn about yourself, and Spirit is saying that's the first kind of love, and Spirit sees some kind of 9 of Cups for you on the other end of the veil. Let me read the 9 of Cups. If you don't know, the 10 of Cups is like a fulfillment of heart, and the 9 of Cups is like one step away from that. It's in reverse, but it makes sense to me with the journey that you're on. How I see it so healthy. How the spirits that are with me see are healthy. And Spirit, so this is basically, I'm reading these 2 reverse cards facing towards me as if it's on top of these piles even. That it's something elevated that Spirit sees that you don't see yet. And it's the 9 of Cups on the other end of the Fool's journey. Look, I just saw the Fool in the book. I'm going to read it. There is something liberating about not knowing exactly how things will turn out. The smell of a fresh new adventure tickles the tips of my antennae. It sends a shivers down my body, and before I know it, I turn and land in its direction. As its vibration gets stronger, I trust my inner compass more and more until eventually that which was once unknown now becomes known. It's so beautiful. About how scary and thrilling it is at the same time to take a new journey. Okay, I haven't marked the edges of my pages yet on the minor arcana, so I have to scroll a bit longer to find the 9 of Cups. The butterfly. The art of transformation is never a pretty one. It is painful, chaotic, and very, very messy. Going through these changes means knowing how to surrender who you used to be. You need to understand that once this period of time is over, you will never be the same again. For as much as I would like to, I can never take the form of my previous self, the caterpillar. Forget what you have known and open yourself up to the potential of what is before you. That's such a strong and powerful message today, guys. From the butterfly. You know, I don't feel like this is just a relationship reading. But in a relationship reading, I think that this, even if it's with yourself, I would think that this is like a real journey to yourself. Whew. Have we made it through 20 minutes? It's okay. Guys, I love you. I know you all have your own struggles, and you know I've had mine. And I'm just glad that I can be here for you guys right now. It's a cool experience reading tarot. It's like church. Am I gonna go to church at the ward meeting in 30 minutes? I'm not sure. The missionaries are begging me to go. Sometimes there's just a time and a place you gotta be for other people. And I feel like that's what I'm doing here for you right now. I want to stick up for you guys in the time of like need, and just with my energy I hope it does that, because there's no other way for me to like really reach into your heart as a content creator, you know. So I hope this means something to you. Hope you like this video. Okay, Spirit, without bending all my cards, the corners, can you please give us some answers to what answers do we need, guys? Let me know in the comments what questions I need to ask so I can have a list of them. It would kind of help my OCD brain go a little bit. A rough engine is what I'm hearing. I think when you spend some time with yourself, you learn that I need to read this Page of Wands card, but it's like your signals to yourself, your love signals. I'm getting like the train of thought that you have deep inside. In Buddhism, when you go into meditation, you access this thing called the inner winds. It's basically like the current of your own thoughts. And they have something called the subtle winds, which is a step more subconscious than that. And they have something called the very subtle winds, which is even more subconscious than the latter. And I'm seeing these like on the salamander, he's got this pattern of yellow dots on his back, sort of like camouflage, but it's getting to me like you're looking inside and seeing who you are. I want to read the Page of Wands. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Look, I made notes on it. Creativity on the long journey. The salamander is seen on the traditional Rider-Waite Wands court cards, which is interesting as salamanders have a strong connection to water, yet wands are all about dancing with fire. The salamander is an amphibian and needs to stay close to water and keep its skin moist at all times, otherwise it can die from suffocation. The key to understanding the energy of the suit of wands and the new journey our little page represents: Fire on its own can be destructive. Yet, if we know how to balance its effect with water, we can keep it from overcoming us. The page lets you know that new experiences and adventures are closer than you think, but understanding that they could be overwhelming and burn you out if you don't keep your life water flowing. Ooh, I'm definitely seeing that from the Hermit card. Attached to the Hermit card, it's like a self journey. Guys, I hope you're going on that journey right now. The quote that I usually read at the top of the page for the salamander says, in order to harness the energy of inspiration, you need to connect to your creative center. This in turn will spark the flame inside of you that is just waiting to burn brightly. Now is not the time for mastery. However, it is a time of experimentation and fun. Learn as much as you can while you can, and don't worry about it doing the wrong or right way. That's so beautiful. That reminds me something a vocal coach told me once. This sweet old lady named Mary Ann. I hope you're listening to this. She said your voice is a toy, and it's something to experiment with. As long as it feels good. And that's Spirit's message to you today. Is take your time with yourself while you're going through these changes. Okay, maybe you learned your friends weren't so good, or this person, and you got a higher vision for yourself because now you're trusting yourself more. But if you get lonely, don't forget about your friends, of course. But you got a whole part of yourself now that's gonna be here to keep you company. And I hope I can help too. So I've been here. We're gonna go into the extended. If you guys want to hang out more and hang out in the extended, we can hang out in the comments and stuff. And don't be afraid to message me if you can on YouTube. And I'll get back to you. But we're gonna ask some questions about well, I want to do a little meditation on the questions, but we're going to see what kind of people lie ahead for you in your future. That's it for us today. I hope dry off your mane and join me next time for when we go swimming on Swimming Lions Tarot. Thanks. See you guys.